Hello, Happy New Year, welcome back to manvfilm. This is another Blu-ray pickup video, but these are all special ones because these are all gifts given to me during the Christmas season by friends, loved ones, and well, some of them were ones that I had requested or put on a list. Other ones were ones that were just a surprise to me completely. One of them being 80s Scream Queens, which is something I'm really looking forward to get into. It's 3 movies, which are Nightmare Sisters, Murder Weapon and Deadly Embrace, all directed by David Cocteau. And I know nothing about any of these. I'm pretty sure they're bargain basement, low budget, silly, gratuitous nudity, crappy effect horror movies, but that's kind of my thing, so I'm very pleased. This was a surprise and I'm interested to get into this one. Another surprise pickup is Chill Factor, another late 80s, I think it was 89 this came out, a horror movie. I think it was also called Deadly Blessings, and basically like 6 college kids, good start, go away on a ski trip thing or whatever, it doesn't really matter. They stumble across a building that was used by a cult which has some kind of demonic spirit. They starts picking them off one by one. That's as much as I can gather looking into it. It's a narrow release. It's a slasher from the 80s kind of supernatural thing. I was always going to get this at some point. I've got it now and I'm quite looking forward to throwing this on one night when it's particularly chilly outside, which being in Scotland is most nights, to be fair. You may have seen a video I posted round about Christmas time where a good friend Brian got me Upgrade on the Second Sight Special Edition disc. I love this movie. For me, it was the best version of Venom that came out. Terrifically genre, great fun. Logan Marshall Green was terrific in the lead. The action set pieces were great. It just had a fun story. This movie should have done way better than it actually did. It's a real shame, but I love to see a movie like that getting this kind of treatment on Blu-ray. Next up are a couple of Masters of Cinema titles that I asked for. You know I love these movies. These are a couple of limited editions that I wanted to get before they disappeared, and Christmas was the perfect time to request them. First up is The African Queen, number 218 in the Masters of Cinema collection. This is one that I have never seen. Know a fair bit about it. Humphrey Bogart, Katharine Hepburn, and it looks pretty wacky, looks pretty great. I know it's very renowned as a classic movie, and this is one of those limited edition sets with a spectacular 4K restoration by Paramount Pictures and ITV, which is weird. They've got loads of other extras as well, including a 60-page perfect bound collector's booklet featuring archival writing on the film. John Huston directs. It's one that I'm ashamed to say I haven't seen as yet, but I'm going to rectify that pretty soon. You know, one of my New Year's resolution was watching more of the MOC releases, and I'll be getting to this very soon. But there's something I'll be watching before this one, and that movie is Sergio Leone's A Fistful of Dynamite, or Duck You Sucker, whatever you want to call it. I believe this was his last movie. This is number 219 in the MOC collection, and it's got Rod Steiger, James Coburn, and it just looks mental. I love Leone's work. It's one I hadn't seen. I'm going to check it out. And last but not least is the 4K of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm a huge Tarantino fan, and I was going to pick up this at some point, but these 4Ks can be a little bit damaging on the wallet when they first came out. This was £25, and literally 3, maybe 4 weeks after its release, HMV had it in a special sale for £12.99, which of course I quickly added it to my Christmas list and luckily got it. Not watched it as yet, but I will get to it pretty soon. This was one of my favourite movies of the year, but it's not perfect. You know, and even Tarantino doing a movie that's not perfect is better than most people's best attempts at their filmmaking craft. I loved everything involving Pitt and DiCaprio. Everything with Margot Robbie was unnecessary in my eyes. It seemed a little bit distracting, and when you get to the reveal at the end of the movie, which is a wonderful reveal, it just makes this even more sort of unnecessary in my eyes, because when you go to rewatch the movie, these parts of the movie drag and take ages, but everything with DiCaprio and Pitt is just wonderful. I love the relationship between these two characters, where they are in their lives, and just how they need each other almost. They have that really strong bromance going on, where they're just really good friends, and I think it is essential for each of these people to just live like that. And I think it's so much fun, and it's energetic, it's got wacky side characters, it's got moments of extreme horror when Pitt is in the house at the ranch, which is really built up in the atmosphere. It's got that ridiculously satisfying ending to the movie that's just rip-roaring and so much fun. It's just missing something, or it's got something added to it that's unnecessary, which is all the Robbie stuff. If there was an extended movie, I think that there is an extended version of this at some point, I would definitely be really curious about checking it out. But there we go. All the gifts I received this Christmas, all fantastic, all very welcome and great additions to my collection. What I want to know is, what did you get? What was Santa good to you? Did you get some fun Blu-rays and 4Ks and DVDs this Christmas? Let me know what you got in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time for another Blu-ray pickup video.